The Winchester rifle felt heavy in Cole Remington's calloused hands as he tracked the wolf that had been killing his cattle. 3 calves dead in a week, too many for a lone predator. February winds cut across the Arizona range, carrying the scent of blood and dust. Cole crouched near a dry creek bed when a distant gunshot shattered the quiet. Then 3 more, desperate, uneven, not the rhythm of a hunter, of prey. He moved through the scrub brush, rifle ready. Around a cluster of boulders, he found her, a young Apache woman, buckskin torn and bloody, revolver slack in her hand, smoke still curling from the barrel. "They killed everyone," she gasped, eyes fierce despite her wounds. "Help me live. I can repay you." Hoofbeats thundered in the distance. You." Cole's eyes snapped to the ridge. 2 riders, searching. The revolver in her hand caught his attention. A Colt Army 1860 standard Union issue. No Apache should have won, unless taken from a dead soldier. Duty warred with humanity, and humanity won. Cole dragged her behind the rocks just as the riders appeared. "Tracks lead this way," one shouted. "The savage can't be far." Cole pressed her against the stone, shielding her body with his own until the riders turned back. Only then did he whisper, "A name." "A Náila," she said faintly, gripping her bleeding side. "I'm taking you to my ranch. You'll die out here otherwise." The Remington Ranch sprawled across 300 acres of hard Arizona ground, 50 head of cattle, a stable of 7 horses, and a timber cabin built with 5 years of back-breaking work. Work that had filled the void left by fire, the blaze that took his wife Emma and daughter Sarah while he fought in the war. Martinez, his ranch hand and fellow veteran, limped out to meet him as Cole rode in with the unconscious woman. "Who is she, Patron?" "I found her by the creek. She's hurt bad." "Get the medicine box." Martinez nodded. A soldier's instinct, no questions, just action. Inside the cabin, Cole laid Náila on the bed he hadn't shared in years. The firelight flickered across her face as he stitched her wounds with the same steady hands that had once field-dressed men under cannon fire. When she woke, she reached for a weapon that wasn't there. "Easy," he said. "We're safe. For now." Her dark eyes swept the room, the rifle above the hearth, the photograph of a woman and child. "How long was I out?" "A few hours. Martinez went to town for supplies." "They'll be back," she murmured. "They always come back." By evening, Martinez returned grim-faced. "Bad news. A bounty hunter named Ezekiel Kane is in town. He's offering $1,000 for an Apache woman alive." Cole turned to Náila. "What did you do?" "I killed a man. Captain James Holloway." The name hit Cole like a blow. Holloway had commanded Union troops, men like Cole. "Why? Why?" "He ordered his soldiers to massacre my village. 23 dead. I hunted him for 2 weeks and ended it myself." Before Cole could respond, dogs barked outside. Sheriff Tom Wallace rode in, an old friend from the war. "A Kane says you're hiding the woman who killed his brother," Wallace said. "You don't want that trouble. You believe everything Kane says?" "Oh, Cole, this man has government ties. Hand her over before you lose everything again." Cole's jaw tightened. "I need the truth first, but don't wait too long," Wallace warned. "A Kane won't." Next morning, Cole rode into Copper Springs for supplies. The town buzzed with tension. He found Kane waiting outside Mercer's store. Tall, bearded, eyes cold as winter steel. "Remington," Kane said. "Ime brother wrote about you, said you were a man of honor. That true?" Cole tied his packs to his saddle. "It depends who's asking. I know you're hiding her. 2 hunters tracked her to your creek, then vanished. You think you can protect her?" Cole met his gaze evenly. "You've mistaken me for someone who cares about your problems." Kane's smile didn't reach his eyes. "I'll burn your world to the ground to find her." On his way home, Cole came upon a wagon under attack, 4 riders firing at a terrified settler family. Without hesitation, he dismounted, worked the Winchester's lever, and fired. 3 men fell before the 4th even drew his gun. When the smoke cleared, the settler thanked him. "You get to Copper Springs," Cole said. "Stay put till the army passes through." As he rode away, the hollow ache of killing returned, familiar, unwelcome, but necessary. Back at the ranch, Náila was tending the horses with Martinez, her movements sure and graceful. "You have questions," she said as Cole approached. "Start with how an Apache woman learned to shoot an army colt. My father traded with settlers before the war. One officer taught me to shoot. Said I had talent." Cole poured 2 glasses of whiskey. "And Holloway? 3 months ago, gold was found on our land. Holloway's orders were to clear hostiles. He massacred us for it. She handed him a folded paper. Holloway's orders, signed by a General Cole, had served under. This doesn't justify killing, Cole said quietly. I know, she replied. We're stopping. Sheriff Wallace stood there tense. Kane convinced the governor you're harboring a spy. Let me take her. Maybe I can help. Cole hesitated, then handed him the document. Wallace's face went pale. This changes things, he said. Keep her hidden. I'll contact the judge. As he left, Náila whispered, He's lying. Cole frowned. But Tom's no liar. When he read the paper, he wasn't surprised. He was afraid. Cole stepped onto the porch, instincts flaring. Wallace. The sheriff turned, his pistol already raised. The bullet splintered the doorframe beside Cole's head. Sorry, old friend, Wallace said. Kane's paying me $5,000. Cole dove back inside. Náila was ready, Colt in hand. 3 bullets left, she said. Then make them count. They ran for the stable under gunfire. Martinez covered them with a shotgun blast, then joined inside as bullets thudded into the walls. Why not kill him? Náila demanded. He saved my life once, Cole said, reloading. And now he tries to take it, she said bitterly. Maybe. But honor's all that separates us from men like Kane. That night they prepared for war. Martinez dug trenches. Náila packed bandages. Cole cleaned his rifle by lamplight. You still blame yourself for them, Náila said softly. For my family, he admitted, who should have been here. May people say a warrior carries the souls of those he couldn't save, she said. Not as punishment, as purpose. Cole met her gaze and saw the same ghost reflected back. At dawn, the dogs barked. Wallace returned with 12 riders and Kane at his side. Morning, Remington, Kane called. They're over and you live. Cole stepped onto the porch, Winchester loose in his hands. You step 1 foot past that fence, and they'll bury what's left of you in a matchbox. Burn the matchbox. Burn them out, Kane ordered. Gunfire erupted. Cole dove behind the trough, returning fire. Martinez dropped 1 man from the roof before flames took the stable. He ran to save the horses but fell, shot through the chest. Cole dragged him to cover. Not too much excitement, Martinez rasped, blood bubbling. It was an honor, patron. Rest easy, old friend, Cole said. Martinez's eyes shifted past him. Look, on the ridge behind them, Apache warriors appeared, silhouettes against the rising sun. Their battle cries ripped through the morning as they charged. Náila's people had come. Kane's men broke ranks, caught between rifle fire and lances. Through the chaos, Cole saw Kane dragging Náila toward the burning stable, a knife at her throat. It's over, Kane, Cole shouted. You won't shoot, Kane snarled. You're too honorable. Honor didn't keep me alive, Cole said. Accuracy did. The rifle cracked. Kane's shoulder exploded in blood. Náila rolled free, blade flashing. Cole kicked away Kane's pistol. It's finished, he said. He surrendered. Kane laughed bitterly. There's no justice for Indians here. There will be, Cole said. Náila hesitated, knife trembling. Then she sheathed it. Or perhaps there is wisdom in your way. As Cole reached to bind Kane, the bounty hunter lunged, hidden Derringer firing. 2 shots, Cole's Winchester and Náila's Colt, ended it. Kane collapsed, eyes wide with disbelief. 3 days later, a federal marshal arrived. The judge reviewed Holloway's orders. Wallace confessed, trading truth for mercy. The governor extends his apologies, Mr. Remington, the judge said. You're appointed sheriff of Copper County. Cole glanced at his burned ranch, the 3 fresh graves, Martinez and 2 Apache warriors. On one condition, he said. One condition, he said. The justice here applies to everyone, red or white. The judge nodded. That's why he chose you. Náila stayed to help rebuild. Your people's land was recognized, Cole said one evening. It always was, she replied, but maybe now it's respected. As sunset bled across the desert, she stood beside him on the porch. I return to my people tomorrow. They need a leader. Cole nodded. You fight for justice in your way, she said. I'll fight in mine. But perhaps our paths need not be separate. He handed her the clean Colt revolver. An alliance, then. She accepted it. An alliance. As Náila rode toward the distant hills, Cole sat on the porch, Winchester across his lap. For the first time in 5 years, the ghosts of Emma and Sarah felt lighter, still there, but no longer screaming. The sun sank into the horizon, the desert glowing like molten copper. Cole Remington, rancher, soldier, survivor, and now sheriff, watched the darkness come. Ready, as always, for whatever the dawn would bring. The frontier forged men in fire and loss. Some broke, Some endured. But the true measure of a man wasn't how many battles he won, it was what he chose to fight for.